Hey guys, Tangents here. What is happening? What is going on? Oh boy, oh boy. The first winter storm of the season has impacted Saskatchewan. Some places have had 6 inches. Us down here, where I am in the southeast part of the province, has nothing more than a little bit of dusting. Except the only problem is, it is very nasty. I'm doing about 90 kilometers an hour. About 55 miles an hour, just because you don't know where the ice is. The black ice, very dangerous, can't see it till you hit it, then you're in the ditch. So I'm taking my time, I'm being precautious. I have to drive to Weyburn, do a couple clients, fly back home, and that's basically my day. But today I have decided to come back on here and give you an updated version of my top 5 favorite video games. Yesterday, I decided to myself that I needed to change the list for the simple fact I think my list has been wrong over all these years. And I don't mean like all of the games, I mean certain games should not be on here for certain reasons. For example, I was playing NHL 2K5 back when it came out in the mid 2000s, and it was one of the best hockey games I ever played. Don't get me wrong, it's one of the best, just plain and simple. Nothing can beat it. It is simply awesome. I've got my Xbox, I hooked it up, bought a new copy, realized I had an older copy of it, but it is what it is. Plopped it in, played it, started a season, and there's just a little bit of stuff when I was playing it that brought back the old school feeling to it. The only problem about this part is when it comes to the game now, yes, it still holds up. The things that 2K had brought to the table was just absolutely unbelievable. Is it one of my favorite games of all time? And simple answer is no. One of the reasons why is I don't have a connection to it as I did in 04 and 05. It just isn't the same, because when I played the game, my buddy Terrence and I, when we played that game, there was a reason behind it. There was a connection. It was a thing that got me through a time in my life where it was a little bit hectic. Moving to a new city, leaving everybody behind. So it was that connection. But playing the game by myself, that has probably been one of the experiences that got me turned off from making this my number 1 game of all time. I have 2 copies, I have chances to play them, but I don't. And the main reason why I don't play them, I don't have that connection to that game anymore. I could absolutely care less if it's in my disc tray with the system on and having my franchise mode to a go. It is not my thing. So as of today, NHL 2K5 for the original Xbox is no longer on my top 5 list. As sad as it is true. Then I'm trying to think, what other games are there that are actually a part of my top 5? Well, I only got 2 so far. And, 3. I just came to one in mind. One of them is Rainbow Six 3. The only catch with this one is there's 3. There's Rainbow Six 3, There's Rainbow Six Las Vegas and Rainbow Six Las Vegas 2. All three of them have been on that high pedestal at one time. Rainbow Six 3, when it first came out, I was in love with it. I was obsessed with it. It had my favorite gun, which was a sniper rifle. That was one of the most terrifying one. It just had a connection and was absolutely fun. There's no doubt about it. That was the top. When Las Vegas 1 came out, there was a connection with that because it moved up to the 360, better graphics, better handling, just a lot more things to it with a little bit more features. When Las Vegas 2 came out, great storyline, awesome guns, terrorist hunts. I'm obsessed with that. So depending on which version of the game it is, I have to go back and be like, okay, which one was the best? And when it comes to this game, I'm going to have to say Rainbow Six Las Vegas 2 has been the key, the master, the unbelievable baiter of all time. One of the reasons why I say that is it was one of those games that I am willing to play no matter what for eternity, even if the 360 is obsolete and I could never find another game. That one will be on my list. And like I said before, the terrorist hunt made me choose that game. I don't know why. The levels are good, guns are great, graphics, the abilities of what you can do as a human being. It's absolutely splendid. All right, enough bragging. Now let's move on to the next one. Saints Row. I have had so much crap when it comes to picking Saints Row over Grand Theft Auto. One of the reasons why I don't like Grand Theft Auto, it's not because it's popular or anything like that, but in the early 2000s I played one of the Grand Theft Autos on a computer, and all it basically was is go pick up this car, bring it back, go grab this car, bring it back, go do this, bring it back, go do that. Like, the story plot line was so horrible, it actually got me turned off. And I looked at at Brian at the time and be like, Brian, this is one of the dumbest games. I absolutely hate it. I'm never going to play it again. Don't get me wrong, there's a few times where I'll hop on, play like 5 minutes, get bored, and go on. But when it comes to Saints Row, that's a totally different style of game. Like, it has more of a storyline when it comes to it. The newest Grand Theft Auto does have a strong storyline, which, you know, I totally respect that. But when it comes to Saints Row, massive storyline. As soon as you hit play, as soon as you get into the game, the story started. And each one, 1, 2, 3, 4, has been an absolute constant moving on motion. I would love to play the new one that they just released. Sadly, I don't have a system that can play it. The kids have both Xboxes. I'm just going to sit in my little room and play with what I got. On a positive note, I have been playing Saints Row 1, and it's been a huge fresh air playing this game. I did purchase NHL Rivals, Saints Row 4, and NFL Blitz for TJ. But those are the 3 games that I ordered last week. So in about 2-3 weeks, I'm expecting them to show up. Anyway, I'm starting to lose my voice here, so I better hop on it and get going. Alright, Saints Row. It just has a better feel, better storyline. I just love it so much better than Grand Theft Auto. I could play this game again and again. 1, 2, 3. And once I get 4, I'll let you know how everything goes. Trust me. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be okay, guys. Together, we'll get through this. The third one on my list is Forza Horizon. With this one, I can go take a look at it and be like, well, I like this one or I like that one. It was a toss-up, a huge toss-up between... Okay, this is going to be a huge pickle. Because like Forza 2 and Forza 4 were great, were fun. I could even pick my old CRX. Oh, but I do like how the 360... Wait. I don't even... Oh, yeah. I love Forza 2. I love Forza 4. But I love Forza Horizon. I love Horizon for the atmosphere. The kind of the open world concept mentality that they have created. But I do love Horizon 4 because it has the same idea, same jits of the Gran Turismo series. And I love what I built on Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo? No. Forza 4. Oh my god. Not only is my voice disappearing, but my brain is too. So, yeah, I don't know. I like Forza 4 because of the customization of the cars. But yet I like Horizon because of the open atmosphere. Oh man. If I could choose one, I think it would have to be Horizon. When it comes to that, that is going to be my pick. Just no doubt about it. Horizon 2, I can't remember. So I'm just going to stay off to the side and not get any deeper on what it is. Okay, I need 2 more video games. What would be a few of my top video games of all time? Alright, the one I still play, I still go back, I still have fun. I wish Hoyman was here, but it was Sledstorm. It was a very groundbreaking game, and I absolutely love it. There's a few things that I'd love to get, like sit down and just play my freaking ass off to ensure that I can get everything that I need unlocked, game 100% beat. There's not a lot of games out there that I've actually sat down and finished, but that particular one is one of the top. It's weird. I do have to say, it holds up to a certain extent. But if they remastered it, my god, that would absolutely be the shiznit. Yeah, don't start. Yes, I stretched that a bit. What about it? Okay. Finally, I know Sledstorm really never got a huge introduction, a huge breakdown. If you're ever listening to any of the other shows with Sledstorm in it, you'll absolutely understand 100% why that is on my Mount Rushmore of video games. It's just beautiful. It's just great. It's swell. Hallelujah. It's beautiful. Finally, the last favorite game of all time. Yes, this is going to be a very hard one. And I'm just trying to think which one is it? Because there are so many different games out there. Like, I could say a certain wrestling game, but that's kind of uncalled for, as it's every year has its own thing. So I can't straight up pick one for sure. Okay. Number 2, I could pick a hockey game, and there's only real 2 games that stuck out. It was NHL 03, which I don't remember much about it, and NHL Rivals, which was done by Microsoft. And that one is actually along with Saints Row 4. So I can't wait to play that one again. Midnight Club, Dub Edition Remix, or Dub Edition 3, whatever one that you want. That was a great game. It was great at the start, closer to the end. Something happened, and yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. I do have it on the emulator, and I still do play it, and it is absolutely fun. Except, the biggest problem is I really miss the version on the Xbox. It just, the way that the controller was set up, it was so much easier and so much more fun. Because I found out that the triggers on the original Xbox were the left bumpers on the PlayStation, then the black and white button was the R2 and L2. Very interesting. How? Then even if you go to the PlayStation and take a look at some of the games that I played back then. Oh! No. Is Gran Turismo really on that one? They'd be competing with Forza. But if I had a chance between Forza, yeah, I think I'd go with Forza, actually. First-person shooting, hockey. Very interesting. I am absolutely stumped. Diablo 2. That is my final one. I love Diablo 2. One of the reasons why I love Diablo 2 is, despite me starting over multiple times, losing everything that I worked for the first time, I still love that game. I have it on my laptop where I need a power bar to get it up and working again, or a power cord, because mine broke. It's still a very good game, and I absolutely love it. I would love to get the remastered version, but I am actually really, really happy with my original Diablo 2 version that I got back like 15 years ago. 16 years ago? The graphics aren't the best like Diablo 3, which I didn't care for Diablo 3. The way that they had themselves set up, not good. But yeah, it's just Diablo 2. It's fun. Like, the way that you can customize your character, so much better. Well, way better than the mobile Diablo version. I'm gonna tell you that now. That one absolutely freaking sucks. One of my most favorite weapon is when you kill, or you have a weapon, you slice somebody, it hits them, and they actually bleed out. It's a fun game, and just little things like that makes it interesting. Alright, you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish it up. Just a little bit of rambling going on, and I'm pretty sure that you don't want the rambling. So let's mosey on. Until next time. This has been Tangents with Toby. Video game favorites updated. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to follow me on social media, Tangents Toby. And if you have any questions, comments, feel free to email me at tangentswithtoby@gmail.com. gmail.com. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Peace.